one and testified to lyrical. I'm guilty but justified.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go on the hill here today, Tanner Bybee.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
In now for the Reds, TJ Friedl. That's off the inside corner, and away we go this afternoon. The pitch. That's in there, and the count even at 1. Right through there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Snakes through that one, it's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Ellie De La Cruz stands in now and watches strike 1. 1 out, base is empty.
The Reds signed Ellie in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. A few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Ellie's entire career. You know, the Reds were lucky they even noticed De La Cruz. They sent a scout to the Dominican Republic to watch a different player, but Ellie was playing in the same program. The Reds liked what they saw and offered him a deal the very next day. Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
1 down. Matt McClain now at the plate. Ground ball right side, and that's a foul ball. Check on the runner, and he's back in easily. Man at first, 1 away. That one a little bit high. 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That's a little bit low. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. The throw in there safely.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. And now the catcher comes up to him, Tyler Stevenson. First pitch doesn't find the zone. De La Cruz at third. McClain over at first with 1 away.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
1-1 now.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
He's through it, and that's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
Now it's the right fielder, Jake Fraley. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And the 0-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
He's begging, give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Just off the inside edge.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here in Cleveland. And going for the Reds in this one, Hunter Green.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Bottom of the first, now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, that hit him. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Late on that fastball.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Foul ball still 0-2. And that one hammered. That's back. Solo homer. He crushes that one to right field. He'll circle the bases. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Saying maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Inside, just missed. Pitch misses, and the count is 3-1. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ramirez checks his swing, appeal to third, and James Kingsley says he won a round.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, he gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at-bat.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Still only one out here in the inning. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
So a man at first. Here comes Lane Thomas. Swing and a foul out of play. Line drive, and that's a base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
Second baseman.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Angel Martinez. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Popped up, and the infield fly is called. Here's the Guardians lineup now.
Right fielder, Will Brennan.
So in now for Cleveland, Will Brennan.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Fraley makes the play, and that is that. Cleveland with a pair on this blast. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now at Progressive Field. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Bybee back to work. And that is out of play. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone move. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
Fights it off, you'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at-bat until that midway pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden the pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. First pitch misses. That one missed. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Check swing of the 2-1, appeal to third. Didn't go. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Santana takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 8th, the designated hitter, Gavin Lux.
And now it's Gavin Lux. There's the strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
2 outs. And Gary Simmons punches him out. That's a strikeout. So they make short work of him there. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Guardians 2 and the Reds nothing. Here in Cleveland, bottom half of inning number 2. Bo Naylor at the plate now. And Chris, his big strength is defense. But it is interesting, in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. And takes low for ball 1.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room, it's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Fraley makes the play, and there's one away.
Batting 9th, the shortstop, Ryan.
Here's Ryan Rocchio. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Back to the top of the lineup. Stephen Kwan digs in now. Reached on an infield single his first time. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. That's to third, and he can't come up with it. Still fires to first. The throw won't get there in time, and the defense comes away with nothing. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Mansardo. He's already homered here in this one. And a foul ball. Two on, 1 out. Fastball for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that one misses up and in. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one almost got him.
Full count.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Three balls, 2 strikes the count.
Infield fly. Batter's out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Here's Jose Ramirez. His first at-bat was a strikeout. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike 1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out, the only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
And misses inside. The next pitch misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ramirez swings and lifts this one deep to left. That's back there. It's off the top of the wall. 1 run is in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way. But that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Carlos Santana will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. Tap foul at the plate. Next one off the plate inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ramirez at second with 2 down.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And it's even up.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate inside, and that's ball 3. Swing and a miss, struck him out. They limit the damage here, but they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Top half of the third inning, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Austin Hayes. Hayes, 29 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2016. Swings and misses, and it's 1-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Hit in the air, center field. Thomas settles underneath it. Drops into the glove. One up, one down.
Now batting, center fielder TJ Friedel.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Now fly ball to right center. Brennan. And he makes the catch. 2 away down.
Now batting, shortstop Ellie De La Cruz.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. And he's already singled in this game. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
And it is 2-1. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
We got a full count.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Nabs it, and that is that. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're down 4-0. And we're back. And now, Lane Thomas.
Center fielder, Lane Thomas.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. .99 miles per hour to finish him off.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
And here is Angel Martinez. He popped out his first time. And that's in for a strike. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze him.
In the air, right field. Fraley getting an angle on it. Corrals it. And that ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 3 innings complete. Guardians 4 and the Reds nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Matt McClain. And that misses. And that is ball 1.
Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Tyler Stevenson. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Foul ball. All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam! You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. Fraley, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Rudder takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one 1 run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
Rudder goes again. Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
Slinging it to first in time.
Now batting,
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Struck out looking at his first at bat.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Nice grab. Over to first. Pretty nice play there. Reds leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here in Cleveland, bottom 4, and here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
And that's in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Tony Santillan up and loosening in the pen. Suter, the lefty, warming up as well. Just misses. Going to count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
That one not close. And the count's even at 2.
Three ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Hunter Green is done, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. New pitcher for the Reds, Graham Ashcraft. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Brian Rocchio getting ready to hit. Singled and scored his first time. And that misses. Ball 1. Nobody out. Runner at first. And that's outside. And the count now 2-0. Line drive, base hit. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Next to hit, Stephen Kwan. He's 2 for 2. On the ground to second, might be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And up next for Cleveland, Kyle Manzardo. He's already homered in this game. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. That's a base hit as a run scores. Throw into third, not in time. He's safe.
Comes through with the RBI. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Slap the other way, foul. The 0-1, and there's a ball.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 on, 1 out. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Runners at the corners, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Foul ball still 1-2 count. That one just misses.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Just off the outside edge.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. 1 for 2. Inside, ball 1. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. That's in there. And a count 1-2. And they'll do it again. In the dirt, but kept close. To second, and he's out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And the lead is now 5-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. We go to the top of the 5th, and now it's going to be Jamer Candelario. Bybee back to work. That's down and in.
Well, these Reds just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So up next, Gavin Lux.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Now batting left fielder.
And now it's Austin Hayes. Fly to center his first time. And there's a foul ball.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Next offering is downstairs. Lace to right center, base hit. The throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So the lineup flips over. In now for the Reds, T.J. Friedl. 0 for 2 in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Lux, the runner at third. Hayes at first. One gone. Two on, one out. That one outside. And the count is 1-2. On the ground, 2 ball. Martinez over to second, double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Guardians 5 and the Reds nothing.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage to the sun out. Your boy cooked, I'm blown up. Time to lace my boots and show up.
Back now at Progressive Field. And here's the first baseman, Carlos Santana. And that one clips the corner.
You know, these Guardians putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
The 0-2. Inside, just missed. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Makes the catch for the out. 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Lane.
Here's Lane Thomas now. First pitch just misses. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering down low and in the dirt. Just missed. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. That's the second out. Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians.
Second baseman, Angel Martinez.
Pulls out one foul.
Oh, 1.
2 outs, base is empty. In there at the knees, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one
balls,
missed.
2 strikes.
In the air, foul off first. Steer puts it away, and that is that. Guardians go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Here in Cleveland, stepping in is the switch-hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
That's down and a slider missed. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now Tyler Stevenson.
Now batting. Right
First and
fielder,
second,
Jake
1 out.
Fraley.
Fraley, the next to hit. And that one upstairs. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Thomas has this one sized up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So first and second with 2 outs. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Fastball for a strike. First and second, 2 down. And we're the top half of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Good eye right there. Fights it off. He'll see another. McLean at second. Stevenson at first. 2 out of the inning. Check swing, and that's a ball. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Santana pulls it down, and that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Guardians 5 and the Reds nothing. Well, we go bottom 6, and now the right fielder, Will Brennan. Brennan measures 6 feet even, 200 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019. And ball one to the right fielder. Activity in the bullpen. Tony Santillan up and throwing for Terry Francona. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-1. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two on the way. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Now the catcher up to hit. Bo Naylor. He's 0 for 1. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-1.
Inside, just missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter. It just can eat you up, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Two down, base is empty. Stepping up for the Guardians, Ryan Rocchio. And he pumps it a strike. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That one catches the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That one is upstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a hit, and that extends the inning.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the block. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Kwan in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Breaking ball, and that got him.
First base.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now batting.
Kyle Mansardo digs in now.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Rocchio over at second. Kwan on at first with 2 down. They say away.
2. No balls, 2 strikes.
Two on, 2 outs. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. And a good eye there.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
That's down and in. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Now this is in the air down the line. Fraley settles under it and makes the catch. And the inning is over. Guardians strand a couple as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tim Herron.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Third baseman.
Now the third baseman, Jamer Candelario. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first, and he'll be safe at first.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind if you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game. It's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an offer for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. Lux in the box again, takes a strike. Swung on, belted. That's back. Solo homer. She crushes that one to right field, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-2. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in the top half of inning number 7. Up and in, and the count 1-2. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Hunter Gaddis appears to be getting loose. Smith getting cranked up as well. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. What a stop! And he gets him. Nicely done.
Look at the commitment to make the play down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
So digging in, TJ Friedl. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. One down, base is empty. And he chases that one. And there's 2 down.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. A good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Two outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for some.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 5-2. Back after this on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tony Santillan.
Tony Santillan.
So digging in, Jose Ramirez.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Swings through that.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
0-1's the count.
He swings and fouls one off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And
That's
ball 1. Hard ground ball, base stop. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 3. Gets the call. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a swing and a miss.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
That's down and in. A slider missed. The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Santillan checks the runner. Ramirez back in on a dive. Thomas stands in now, looks at that one inside. Clips the outside corner. That's strike 1. Right through there for a strike. Ramirez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Where'd that last pitch miss?
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Toward left center field. That one's back there. See you later. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add to their lead. It's 7-2.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
And the batter now, Angel Martinez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Fouled off left side. The 1-1. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Will Brennan.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Misses inside, and that is ball 1. Just missed. Two and 0 the count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. That one misses, and now it's 3-2.
Just not taking the bait right there, but a good pitch with 2 strikes.
This one chopped up the middle. Inning over. Cleveland with a pair on this blast. It's now a 7-2 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Paul Sewald.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
34.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Matt McClain.
For Cincinnati, second baseman, Matt McClain.
And there's the strike. Movement in the bullpen. Eric Sabrowski getting loose out there. Next pitch is outside. Just missed. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Naylor makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler Stevenson. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Slice down the right side. One down, base is empty. Popped in the air, left side. And there's 2 away.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Fraley, the next to hit, takes outside. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
That catches the corner. That one missed. Next offering is foul back. That one the other way. Rocchio on to first. And the Reds go 1-2-3. Reds go down quietly. They're down 5. It's 7-2.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Sam Moll.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor.
Catcher, Bo Naylor.
And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So in now for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Swing and a miss. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Scott Barlow up and throwing for Terry Francona. Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Stephen Kwan. And that's in there for strike 1.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. A changeup missing. Now 1-2.
Ball 2. 2-2 to count.
Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it across, and that is the inning. Offense held in check there. 9th inning coming up. It's the Guardians 7 and the Reds 2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Andrew Walters. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer.
First baseman, Spencer Steer.
That's in there. And that's strike 1. Walters, in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. Next pitch is downstairs. Just missed. Ground ball left side. Has some trouble with it. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Now batting, third baseman.
Next for Cincinnati, Jamer Candelario. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Up and in, and it's 1-1. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Eric Sabrowski, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Junis, a right-hander, loosening up as well. That one fouled off. Look out! And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Now it's the Reds DH, Gavin Lux. That misses the zone. Ball one. Steer, the lead runner out at second. Candelario on at first with nobody out. Slapped foul. Late on that fastball.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
2 on with 1 out. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Austin Hayes. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. 0-1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here at the top of the ninth. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Naylor makes the grab, 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
TJ Friedl.
Reds down to their final out. Digging in, TJ Friedl. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And a foul ball.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Fought off foul.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. He'll touch them all. It's 7-5.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Andrew Walters won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Emmanuel Clase comes out trying to close it out.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
They're down to their final strike. This could end it. The shortstop takes the ball.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Next offering upstairs. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Got it. Ball game.
Well, this was a fun game all the way around. We saw plenty of action. 12 runs total on the board, but a pretty close finish at the end.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long